Ready? They're off. The bet365 mile Group 2 ahead of them. Native Trail in the all blue came out fairly sharply, but now gets a lead from Mutasaabeq in the Shadwell Silks of blue and white. He runs a little bit of a solo early on down the middle. With Imperial Fighter racing near side of centre Scarlet Jacket. They're well spaced out in behind. Native Trail moving up to track Mutasaabeq. In turn, followed by Light Infantry in the blue and green, who's fairly free under restraint. Check and Challenge in a pink jacket is last of all. They've gone through the first 2.5 furlongs. Imperial Fighter running a solo on the right, and it's single file stuff on the left. Mutasaabeq slipstream by Native Trail, a couple of lengths away to Light Infantry, and a further length and a half to Check and Challenge. They've gone through halfway in the bet365 mile. Mutasaabeq leading the main cluster, still Imperial Fighter and Oisin Murphy doing their own thing towards the near side, heading down past the 3. Buick sitting quietly in behind aboard Native Trail, the all blue, and followed through by Late Infantry, now being asked for more. Spencer in the drive position. Check and Challenge pink jacket is shaken up, and Mutasaabeq is stretching on as they pass the bushes. Running downhill to the 2. Mutasaabeq has opened up by 3 lengths here. Native Trail is having to work hard to try and close with Light Infantry, Check and Challenge. Imperial Fighter drops off them, and it's Mutasaabeq inside the furlong, still with a commanding advantage over Native Trail, Light Infantry and Check and Challenge, and Mutasaabeq will defy his penalty and defy it in breathtaking fashion to win the bet365 mile. Tight for second between Light Infantry and Native Trail. Check and Challenge next home, then Imperial Fighter.
Jim Crowley has ridden Mutasaabeq to success. He likes it here, doesn't he?
He loves it, obviously. Look, he won the Joel Stakes back end last year, and obviously when they moved the race from Sandown back here, I was quite pleased to see that.
What is it about here that suits?
Listen, I don't think it's anywhere in particular. He's run other good races elsewhere, and he liked it today because I got us easy my own way in front. I just kept away from Oisin on the other side, but obviously Newmarket is a good track if you can set your fractions on the front end at your pace.
And is there a chance you think he can improve this year on what he achieved last year?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, he's a good solid horse. I feel that he's physically a better horse and mentally. He used to have a red hood on and he was a bit toey, and I think the last twice I've ridden him now, there's been none of that. So hopefully he can progress. He go to the Lockinge now, and you know, Newbury be another track to suit him. So hopefully he'll run well there. Royal
Scotsman tomorrow in the big one. How do you feel about his chances of, first of all, getting the better of Chaldean when reopposing? Like, is that do you see that as very feasible in this 3-year-old season?
Yeah, look, I'd like to have had another crack at the Dewhurst last year. He'd been running over 6 all year, and he'd got a little bit keen and dropped him in, got him to he relaxed too well actually in the Dewhurst, and then took a while to get going. It was quick ground. What I liked about him most that day is that he galloped out past the line extremely well to the top of the hill. First thing I said was to Ollie and Paul Cole, Jim Feature, was that I wouldn't be worried about him going a mile. So, listen, if he's trained on, which is no reason why he shouldn't, he's got to be bang there, I hope.
You've been in to see him a few times?
I haven't, no. They keep the same guy on him, but they've sent me a few videos of his work, and he looks like he's training very well, and he's got a bit of class about him, and obviously Dewhurst is very good form.
Yeah, it is. Mart in the Gordon Richards. I know, speaking to you at the back end of last year, he's a horse you like, isn't he?
He is. He wouldn't be an over flashy workhorse at home, and never has been. But he's doing everything right. He's ready to run. I'm pretty sure he'll come forward for a race. But like I said, we like him. He's a lovely horse, and we want him to make that next step up into Group 1 at some stage.
Okay. And do you see him as an out-and-out 10 furlong horse this year?
Off last year, yeah. We'll know more, but off last year I thought 10 was his best trip.
And in the 1,000, Polly Pot is, I guess, a nice ride to pick up. Have you sat on her?
No, so that's first time. But look, I've watched her races. She's one thing she is. She's tough and she's genuine. She'll stay the mile very well. She's a big outsider, but you know, if you're not in it, you can't win it if you sat in the weighing room.
Yeah, stranger things have happened. Cheers, Jim.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Subscribe to Racing TV's YouTube channel now to watch more great races like this.